What is up guys? I'm going to be doing a Gouki Testhand video. So yeah, let's just get started. Right now the deck is obviously all together, so we're just going to mix it up. And after that we'll try out a few test hands. Obviously we're going to go first and second, and we'll just see how things go here. So let's quickly shuffle this up, and I'll be going maybe 3 times first and 3 times second, and we'll just see how things go, because for me, Gouki is an interesting case here. It's kind of a wild card. Unlike Cyverse, which is better off going second, I figure maybe for Gouki, perhaps going first is not too bad, because it's a great setup. And also, Gouki has a great recuperation as opposed to Cyverse as well. So I'm going to shuffle up the deck here, and hopefully this is all shuffled up. Let's see. Just want to be thorough here, and yeah. Alright, so we're going to go first and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Interesting. So over here we can already see something pretty good. I'll just put the deck aside. But we can normal summon Suprex and special summon Twist Cobra. And instantly we can link summon to go into a link 2 monster. So that can be anything really. That can be either Mrs. Radiant, or you could go for anything else, which is okay actually. And obviously Suprex and Twist Cobra will search for your Rise Scorpio and perhaps a Headbat. I think that's not too bad of a choice as well. So from here, let's see what else we can do. We can actually activate Gouki Rematch because we have it in our hand. We'll bring back these two in defense, of course, and then we'll send Gouki Rise Scorpio to the graveyard to special summon out Headbats, boosting one of these. It doesn't really matter, and we'll just link 3. You know, it's not too bad of a play where we go into a Gouki the Great Ogre, and Headbat will get the search, and perhaps you can either go for a rematch or perhaps even a Suprex to prepare for next turn. And of course we can set Torrential Tribute just in case, but overall Gouki the Great Ogre will be boosted by Mrs. Radiant as well, so both will be boosted up high. He'll be at 3100, and then the opponent will have all their monsters lose attack equal to the original defense, so that's pretty awesome. And keep in mind, Mrs. Radiant also is a link monster, so it doesn't lose the attack from Great Ogre's effect as well, so that's not too bad at all. Let's shuffle this up again and reset the board. Alright, so let's try again. That's not too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's shuffle things up and give a few cuts. I think that's good enough. Yep. Alright, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so this is pretty interesting. It could go first, could go second. Motivating Captain's obviously better as a second turn card. Same thing as MST, but MST could also be a good card to set in the back row. So overall we got good variety here, but the unfortunate thing is we can't bring out any Gouki monsters, and this is one of the hard problems with the deck, is that we just can't bring out any of the specific monsters, but we can bring out Marauding Captain, special summon out Motivating Captain, I guess, and then we can link summon to go into perhaps a Mrs. Radiant, and I think that's our best play. We still have these 2 cards, and we'll set the Mystical Space Typhoon. If Mrs. Radiant is destroyed, then you can bring back Marauding Captain or Motivating Captain, so it's not too bad, and I think you should bring back Motivating Captain so that you can actually normal summon it and special summon Marauding Captain from the graveyard on your next turn, so it's not too bad of a play at all. Next card is another one, so that's pretty bad. Let's try again. That really hurt. Okay, we're just going to shuffle in the spot. Okay. Cutting it up here, and then alright, cool. So going first again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so going first, this is not bad because 2 MSTs and a Call of the Horned, I'm not too fussed about this at all. but the best thing we can do is just normal summon out the Gouki Suprex, which is quite unfortunate. Or you can potentially set it. That way your opponent will attack into it and you'll get the search, and then you can bring it back next turn with Call of the Horned. So that's not too bad, but overall it's not too much of an excessive play here. So yeah, that was pretty quick. Let's try another one. Cut things up here and then shuffle it in. Alright, cool. So, alright, so that was actually 3 tries going first. I'm going to try going first again, just because we didn't really get anything good. So over here we can see something a little better, and this is something we want to see. Awesome. So right here we have a Marauding Captain, and we can special summon out a Twist Cobra. From here we can link summon these two. We could XE summon because they're both level 3s, but we don't play XEs, so we're playing Mrs. Radiant here. Twist Cobra will allow us to add cards to our hands, so we can go for a Headbat, or we could potentially go for maybe a Suprex, which I actually think is not bad of a play, because with Suprex coming back here, what we can do is next turn we can normal summon and everything like that. But overall, not too great, because all we have to do is wait for next turn. This is a pretty slow start because our opponent can easily just OTK us here. So I'm going to try again going first. And this is just bonus rounds of going first here because we just haven't been getting anything particularly great. So let's see what we have here. Perhaps this deck is better suited to going second. But even then, those seem pretty disappointing, though it depends on the 6th card. So let's see what we can get in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So what we have here is maybe we can go for Gouki Suprex and activate Transmodify, sending it to the grave to special summon now. Obviously, Rise Scorpio. We'll search with Gouki Suprex for our perhaps maybe Twist Cobra. No. Perhaps we can go for a Headbat. I think that's a better move. Let's banish Transmodify and special summon out Spell Striker. And that's 2 Earth monsters. From here we can link summon. Link summon? No? Yes. We'll link summon these two. Go for Mrs. Radiant. Rise Scorpio will search, and we'll bring back we'll bring a Twist Cobra to the hand. Then we'll go for Gouki Rematch to bring back our 2 Gouki monsters. And from here we can special summon Headbat by sending Twist Cobra from our hand to the graveyard, boosting any of these guys really. And again we can just go for a link summon of Gouki the Great Ogre, which I think is again a great play. Headbat will search for another card, so it doesn't really matter what we search for. Perhaps a another one of the Rematch, because I think that's actually a really good card to add. Yeah, so that was pretty much going first. Seemed pretty repetitive on the spot of bringing Mrs. Radiant and Gouki the Great Ogre, but I do think that this is definitely one of the better boards you get. Of course, there are potential big boards that you can go for with Firewall Dragon and Tri-Gate Wizard, but I feel like this is definitely something that is satisfactory enough for the deck, and good recuperation as well. Prepared for next turn with these 2 cards. So now let's try going second.